I know I usually talk about creatures of scenario drama, but it's very dry in the Sonarian world. So we are hopping onto another community that is very empty. It's just a small, insignificant ant of a colony. It's just cold pressure, the Roblox experience with hundreds of thousands and potentially millions of players. Wow, yeah, we're talking about that community. And I'm sure many of you who play the game already know about the drama I'm gonna address. It's Zerum, the creator, one of the creators or co-creator of the game, shipping themselves or their self-inserted OC with Sebastian Solus, a fish character that is a fan favorite in the game. So why am I talking about this and why am I interested? Well, so this is actually I'll be honest, a very retarded situation. Why is it that, this entire thing is even happening to begin with in the first place is my question. But before I give my opinions and then go on this philosophical route of simping characters and shipping each other and stuff, let's talk about the basic gist of what happened. So what happened was that this character called Sebastian Solus exists within the game. It is a humongous fish-like creature that sells you things, yada yada yada. It's not that important, I don't care. So this thing is married canonically, and people have said that this fish thing's canonical wife is Zerum, or Zerum's OC, self-inserted OC. Now, does that taint the storyline? Not really. I don't think people had an issue with it at first, but then I think it got worse because apparently Zerum, again, I don't have any proper screenshots. I'm just saying what I think I know. And because, I don't have any screenshots, I don't have any connections, I'm very like detached from this entire community. Take all of my information with a grain of salt and just listen to it as an opinion and not facts. Opinions, not facts. I'm just giving you what I think I know and what I've heard and what I have learnt. I cannot confirm nor deny any of them because, again, I'm very detached from the community. So, with that being said, apparently the fan base, they love, like I said, a fan favorite, boss or whatever you want to call that fish thing. So the fans love Sebastian, and they love them to a point that I would say is kind of unhealthy, because when they realize that they're making um the Sebastian creature a little ruder or meaner in their TikTokers' words, removing certain voice lines that like ease players into the conversation and making Sebastian character as a whole be more hostile to the players and potentially changing the storyline, I think. So with all that little, ads being added on and whatnot, the players who liked Sebastian for their personality and their traits and whatever is slowly getting annoyed by it. And the worst of it is that this Zerum person, the co-creator, they also were toxic about it, and they didn't like the fact that people were making ship arts of Sebastian and other people's OC, and that they apparently also allegedly also said that it only had to be between her OC and Sebastian's, which is another, it's a conversation of its own. We'll get there in a second. So because of all that, because of all that drama and whatnot, and because Serum may potentially be intentionally trying to piss off the player base who sims for her OC too much, because of that potential, now many of the community simpers are very much against her, and she's the co-creator of the game. So this controversy kind of, went on a spiral and like almost halted pressure at some degree. It wasn't much of a big impact, but it was an impact nonetheless. So, what do I think about this situation? Again, I'll give a quick conclusion because it might be a little like, dizzy or confusing for you guys. So, the conclusion is that the co-owner of the game made an OC called Sebastian Solus, who is a fish creature for the game, and she has an self-inserted OC that's married to that fish thing, and because of that and her need to like kind of isolate Sebastian from being all sweet and nice to other players, she removed voice lines, changed its character a little bit, and then also denied any ship art between Sebastian and other OCs, and also tried doing things to piss off other players and whatnot, has caused some of the community members to retaliate in anger and just annoyance at the fact that she's ruining their fan favorite character, and that they're getting fed up with how she's just, taking this fish thing as her own and not sharing it with the rest of the community when the game is a public game. So that's the gist of it. What do I think about this? Well, I genuinely think, with my open heart, that this entire thing is absolutely retarded. It's so downright just brain dead at how silly and how ridiculous all of this is. It serves absolutely no purpose, because for once, okay, I'm gonna go step by step on my opinion. So the first stance is the the idea of a fish humanoid creature in Roblox having simps, and most of them potentially being children. So the problem I have with that is very obvious. Children are liking a fish monster and simping for it. What happened to, basic common sense of not simping for animalistic people? What happened to that, human brain of yours to not simp for just fictional creatures that looks human but are not even close? Like, what happened? Why are children simping for it? Why is this being encouraged? I'm sorry, fan arts are fine, but to, romanticize this slug thing, Angela fish, whatever, it's kinda gross. And I hate it. I despise that idea of kids like romanticizing it. We also have that in Creatures of Scenario with certain creatures, and that's just straight up zoophilia. Look, I'm not one to be like judgy and whatnot when it comes to liking things. I have friends that likes anime characters and whatnot, but a fish guy. I'm sorry. Are you? Is the community deaf or blind or like just something loose in their head? You have many options, and you pick for a Roblox kids game that has a fish guy that looks slightly human. I will never understand this generation's likes and dislikes. Now the second thing is that this I'm gonna go to the character's owner, the OC maker, Zerum person, right? This person apparently, right, hear me out. This person apparently already made this marriage thing since the beginning of the game. Again, I have no evidence, so take it as allegedly. And since they made that, correct, the marriage thing from the beginning, I think it's not an issue. Even if it is her self-inserted OC and her desperately wanting to ship herself with her own fucking weird ass fish, I say whatever, right? I say whatever. If she wants to do that, fucking, I don't care. It's her OC, do whatever, change its personalities, change its traits, change it whatever to suit herself more. It's her OC, it's her right, it's her, if she wanna do this, let her do it, let her have fun. It's her character, I don't give a shit. What? But the problem is, I'm not sure how correct this is, but apparently they might potentially be a child. And if that's the case, I am more concerned for the owner, because on one hand, why the fuck are you shipping yourself with what's, an adult fish monsterite thing? What happened to your, sense to make yourself a certain sort of OC to be married with something like this? An abomination, to say the least. I'm more worried about the owner's mentality than anything, really. But yeah, it's her OC, let her do whatever, as long as it's nothing weird and creepy and disgusting. For if she indeed is a minor, as long as it's not weird, creepy, and like involving her real self, and it's just a random OC she created to self-insert herself in place to be with Sebastian, that's fine. That's okay. That's a kid having their weird kid face. But if they're an adult as well, that's even way finer, I guess, because then they have a legal the legal capacity to have consent, so that's fine. Moving on, the community that's angry with the entire thing. What is wrong with you? Why is the community even angry with her being like this? You guys are no better because you guys are also self-inserting yourselves to flirtatiously have a romantic idea or dream with this Roblox character is what's disgusting to me. If one person is already being weird about it, why does half of the community have to be? You don't have to like what she's doing. Then you don't play the game. You don't force her not. You don't force her to stop and then continue playing the game she made. And you don't like. Why do you even self-insert to begin with? That's so weird. That's so weird. I never understand OC self-insert. It's so weird. It's gross. But yeah, no, let her be. Okay, that's her correct. Let her be. You guys sending death threats and acting like a pair of like not pair, sorry, a gang of like children. That's fucking retarded. Why are you attacking a person who's just trying to do her own weird little face? I don't know. Why are you attacking her? Why are you sending death threats over a Roblox game character called Sebastian Solos? Oh my gosh, I'm repeating this and I feel insane for your behalf. Community members, stop being little shitheads. I think that's all I have to say. This video is just basically me ranting more over than actually doing a drama video. Because I don't know much about this. I do want to know your opinions. So, I would gladly would love to hear your opinions, your thoughts on the comments below. Just circulate the talk. I want to know what's happening. I don't understand fully. Credits to a certain YouTuber, links in the description, called Pan Honey, because I saw they make the video first and they have actual evidence and full detailed explanation of the entire thing, and they're also great with commentary, so go check them out. Go check out their video, and credits to them for giving me the idea. And yeah, they gave me like some heads up, and that kind of helped me a bit. So yeah, please go check them out. And tell me your thoughts. Goodbye, take care, good night. I don't know how many views this is gonna get, so see ya.